This is Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by the WBA featherweight champion of the world, Nick Ball. Nick, how you doing, mate?
Oh, good, Danny, you.
I'm good, mate. I'm good. And we were talking off camera before, and I was saying I'd messaged you about a week ago and didn't hear back. And I thought, oh, he's airing me now. He's gone big time now. He's won the world title. But that wasn't the case. You were held up, and we haven't heard anything from you really in any of the news outlets over the last month or so since you won the title. Just tell us what's been kind of keeping you quiet.
Um, well, first, I'm still waiting for the belt. Still waiting for the belt to be delivered. The fresh belt, so not too happy about that. It's been like 6 weeks now, hasn't it, since the fight, and the belt's still not here, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, and then I had a little operation on Friday. Yeah, I had to get fixed up, and then yeah, just been recovering.
And was that something from the fight with Ray Ford, or was it previous to that?
It was previous. It was like in the training up to it. I don't know how long I've had it. Like it was three hernias, off running and a lot of strain and things like that. And then obviously in the fight, and then after the fight, it was the problem. So I had to go and see a specialist and get it sorted. And he's doing a good job on it. So just recovering now and be back training soon.
What does that recovery process look like? What are you able to do and not able to do?
Just take it easy, just not rushing. Like for the first 2 or 3 weeks, and then start some light exercise, and then he said return back to your chosen sport after about 4 or 5 weeks. So should be all good.
And any idea what caused it?
He said it was off running and a lot of strain as well, because obviously I'm training hard, aren't I, all year round, and I had basically two back-to-back camps. Within a week, I was straight back in. I had the Ray Vargas and then straight into the Ray Ford one, so it was non-stop. So probably that didn't help. And yeah, just breaking the body down in it for the training and the fights, and that's what comes with it. So it's fixed now, so I'm all good.
Did it impact you in the fight with Ray Ford at all?
Not really, no. He hit me with like thinking back. He hit me with a good body shot in round one, right in the belly button. I thought, wow, mad pain that. So maybe, but yeah, not too sure.
Will it change
Probably.
the will it change the way you train going forward? I don't mean, not as hard, but do you have to adapt your training now?
Yeah, I think at this level as well, obviously, I'm always going to be myself and saying hard, because that's what got me to this point. But I think sometimes it's about saying smart as well. You're still saying hard. Obviously, I'm still always going to say hard. That's just that's in me. I won't not be able to do that. But saying smart as well, definitely be something I'll be looking into. Yeah, saying a bit smarter.
Going back to the fight with Ray Forders, obviously on the big 5 versus 5 event, how do you reflect on it now, particularly compared to the Vargas fight before it?
Good event to be a part of, really. Yeah, it was 10-0, wasn't it? Injury. Yeah, so good event to be a part of. Everyone was watching, and I'm sure if you asked any fighter out there, would you like to be a part of that, they would have said yeah. So just grateful to be a part of it. Yeah, and yeah, we done well.
Did you find it trickier, more challenging than Vargas, or about the same, or what? How did you see it?
Not really, no, because he went running away. He was there to be it. He was there to be it, and he didn't run away, did he? Vargas was more frustrating. The first couple of rounds with Vargas was sticky, finding the range. I didn't just want to rush in as well, because obviously he's a world champion. Anything can happen, and then that was my moment. So I just tried to gauge it, and then obviously the second half of the fight ran him out the ring. Really, he was running away. Yeah, so that's frustrating and sticky itself, because you can't pin him down. So straightforward. Yeah, it was more easy to lift.
So the fight ends. You obviously feel like you've done more than enough, but you felt the same against Vargas, and most people agreed with you. Is there any
Yeah.
nerves there, thinking, I got robbed last time? What about now?
Yeah, they could be. They could be when they say split decision and that no one knows what's happening. But with that one, I just had a funny feeling. I just knew. So yeah, they weren't really like a doubt there. And especially after the fight when the bell went, people's faces and that. Whereas the Vargas one, it was a bit sussy. Everyone's faces were. I was thinking, wow, what's going on here? Do you get me? So yeah,
And put it into words, if you can, the feeling when you were announced as the winner, you finally knew you'd done it.
you can't put it into words. It's a special feeling, yeah. It's something you wait your whole life for, innit? And then when it finally happens, it just doesn't seem real. Doesn't sink in. And then yeah, it's a special moment and a special moment for everyone who's helped me get here and everyone around me as well.
Do you feel differently? Because I mean, we've been talking about you wanting to win a world title for what, 5 years? I think was the first interview we did back at the ERT. And now
Yeah,
you've finally done it, especially at the second time of asking, because you probably should have already been a world champion. Do you feel differently within yourself now?
yeah, but it is different, innit? Because I'm the world champ now, and I can proudly say that. But it's something that I always knew that was going to happen, and I always said to you on the interviews, I'm going to be world champion. I wouldn't be doing the interviews with you if I didn't think that. And now it's good to say back that I've done that. But yeah, there's so much more out there as well to do, and not stopping anytime soon.
Any particular targets? I mean, obviously Vargas has still got that WBC belt. Is he someone, because of the circumstances in the first fight, you'd like to go again?
Yeah, definitely. That's if it was picking one, that'd be the one. Yeah, and that green and gold belt as well. That should be mine, and he's someone I want to fight again. Yeah, and right the wrong.
And domestically, it didn't seem like many British fighters were keen to fight you, or at least the ones who had more to lose, perhaps, when you were on the way up. Now you've got
Yeah,
a title, now you've got something they want. From what you're hearing from Frank or from Paul, is that starting to change? Are you starting to get called out more now?
but if the proper fighters, yeah, they will call me. I won't, because proper fighters want to fight the best. They want a world title. So if they've got anything about them, they should be calling me out. They should be wanting to fight me because I've got what they say that they want. So yeah, but again, it's up to Paul and Frank. I feel like I've got the best team in boxing and promoters, so I let them handle that, and I'll fight anyone. Me.
We know Nick Ball. We know Lee Wood's already moved up to super feather. We don't expect he'll come back down, although he says he still could for the right fight. Josh Warrington's obviously a relatively big name at featherweight, big fan base as well. Fight we've talked about before. Is that one you can see happening now you're the man with the title?
Yeah, and it can happen, can it? Any fights can be made. So yeah, it could be, but he's got an he's got a tough fight, and he on his hands coming up soon. So yeah, see how that one goes. I'm actually looking forward to that one. That should be a good fight. Yeah, I like both of the lads as well fighting.
Is there anyone you look at kind of domestically that you think could be a good rival for you in the future? Anyone either at the top or near the top now or coming up?
Not really, no. I just tend to focus on myself as I've always done, and whatever happens is going to happen in it. But I'm just going to make sure I'm ready for all of them.
Do you want to unify or do you want to go through the weights? Do you want to do both? I mean, what's the overall plan?
Yeah, I want to make some defenses of my title, solid defenses. Yeah, and dominate the division. Yeah, and get all the belts, all four belts. Yeah, and obviously, as you said, unify first, and then become undisputed. Yeah, obviously, that's the main goal. Yeah, and then maybe move up as well.
What about like becoming historically, the best featherweight from Liverpool? Because that would be Paul Hodkinson, I suppose. Or, looking back further, what, Alan Rudkin maybe? I'd have to look at my history books. Or best featherweight from Britain, you'd be looking at Prince Nassim at that point. Does that mean
Yeah,
anything to you?
yeah, of course. Obviously, want to be involved. In them names, and I feel like I am because I've become a world champion now. But there's so much more to do, so much more like records to be broke and ways to be remembered. Yeah, so that's something I'll be aiming to do 100%.
How much does it mean to you to kind of help to put Everton, Red Triangle, Paul Stevenson on the map kind of thing? Because they've been doing great work somewhat under the radar for a long time now, particularly in the amateurs. You've got Pete McGraw, Joe McGraw, and so on. But you're the first professional world champion. What does that mean to you?
It means everything because without that gym and without the people in it, I wouldn't even be where I am today. So that means everything to me, and that sort of put me on the map as well. With like walking into the gym that day, the best thing I ever could have done. Best place I could have walked into. Yeah, so it's where it started, and it's definitely where I'll be finishing. So means everything to me, yeah, and everyone in it.
Who do you think is going to be the next one from that gym to become a world champion?
All of them,
You have to say
all of us.
that.
Yeah, you've got Andrew Kane fighting Saturday for the British and Commonwealth. Yeah, so he's not far off. I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, against
Coming,
Ash Lane.
yeah, I can't wait. That's gonna be exciting. Yeah, while it lasts.
And are you going to be up there for that, or are you resting at home watching it there?
Yeah, I'll be there definitely. Not missing it.
Yeah, good stuff. I'll be up there as well, so I'll see you there hopefully.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
definitely.
yeah, it's a really good fight. Um, and you've got obviously, as I said, the McGraw's in the gym. There's other fighters there as well. Is there anyone we don't know about yet that's coming through? Anyone that's still amateur, perhaps?
Yeah, you've got the McGrails, Peter, Joe McGrail, Bomber Brown,
Hmm.
Brad Strand. You've got Lucas Botswana. He's waiting to make his debut. He's definitely one to watch out for. Yeah, unbelievable. So
What weight is he?
uh, he's I'm not too sure what weight he's gonna do. Not too sure. Yeah, like welter or something like that. I think I might be wrong. No, I don't really know. Um, but yeah, special.
Do you think there's like a gym style at ERT?
To an extent, yeah, but then you've got to like yeah, to an extent, but then Paul, like, whatever style that we've got, Paul will work on separate things with us, even though we're all in at the same time. It's separate things for the separate fighting. When we're on the pads, he's doing different things, showing me some things, and then showing the other lads some things, yeah, and then making it work for our style.
And he famously compared you in an interview we did before the Ray Ford fight to Mike Tyson and Rocky Marciano. Who have you been watching recently? Who do you still try and take elements from, even though you're at the top yourself?
Yeah, you know what? I don't really sit down and watch too much boxing, but you know, in today's boxing, I like Javante Davis. Javante Davis, he's exciting. Yeah, and we did watch the other day. Yeah, can't really remember. Yeah, they've got an exciting style, and I like the way they fight. I'll watch it, but yeah, mainly studied Mike Tyson. Yeah, and I like watching Javante.
And talking of exciting styles, one weight division below you is, of course, Naoya Inoue, the monster. I think he's got his next fight lined up now against TJ Dehaney. Um,
Yeah,
is that the sort of fight you'd relish? Because we do expect him to move up to feather at some point soon.
yeah, definitely. If he's moving up like he says he is, or like usually saying he is, then yeah, that'd be an exciting fight in it that I don't want to watch because you know we're all action fighters, so that'd be action packed.
Do you see any kind of flaws in his game? Because he's like rated high in most people's pound for pound list. We've rarely seen him hurt. I know he had his jaw broken, didn't he, against Donaire the first time. Do you see any kind of things you can exploit, any gaps, any chinks in the armor?
Yeah, these flaws in there, like his last fight, I think he got dropped, didn't he?
By Lewis Neary, yeah.
Yeah, he got dropped, so there's that. You know, he's been dropped, so he can't get hurt, so he's not a monster, what everyone's calling, like saying he is. Um, yeah, so there's definitely flaws, yeah.
And is that the sort of fight you'd relish? Because I think there's a lot of people, Bantam previously, Super Bantam now, who probably wouldn't rush into a fight, not rush, but probably wouldn't jump at the chance of a fight with Inoue, even though he's got the belts.
Yeah, no, I would, yeah, 100%. Just why not? That's what everyone wants to see. And if you're a proper fighter, you want to fight the best fighters, and he's one of the most names that people speak about in it. So when they speak about boxing, so 100%, yeah, yeah.
And you said you don't watch a lot of boxing in your downtime. What do you do when you're not in the gym and you're not fighting? And especially at the moment, because you're rehabbing from an injury, what do you get up to? What do you do?
Go insane. Nah,
Yeah.
just chill out. Just go for coffee. Yeah, go for coffee with me mates. With me mates a lot. See the family. Yeah, go for food and that. Just normal, the normal stuff.
Watch a lot of football. Devastated about last night.
Nah, I don't watch footy either. No.
Probably for the best at the moment.
Yeah, not that. Yeah.
What do you get up to when you're at home? Do you watch, what do you watch on telly or do you listen to music? What do you do?
Yeah, listen to
Keen to
music,
know a
just
bit
chill
more
out.
about you.
Yeah, just listen to music. Yeah, find it hard to concentrate on watching something, sitting down and watching something. I'm at 100 miles an hour, so it's hard for me to sit there and focus on something. But I don't really want to focus on. But if I'm interested in something, I'll sit there and watch it. But mainly, if I'm in a house, just sit there listening to music. But I'm mainly out and about, to be honest.
How are you finding it at the moment then? Because you can't be as active as you'd like to be.
Yeah, exactly. So it's hard at the minute. I mean, this is like the middle of it. It's only been like 3 days, so I can't do much. Can't really walk properly, so it's hard. Yeah, just biting me tongue.
What have they told you in terms of when you can go back to the gym?
He said after 4 days, I'll be out of pain, and then 2 weeks start some light exercise, and then after 4 or 5 weeks go back to your chosen sport. So, but I'm gonna go and see the specialist in 3 weeks and get a checkup with him.
So would you like to be back out before the end of the year?
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lose a massive amount of fitness or strength. I've just had two back to back training camps, if you want to call them. So yeah, I'm always fight ready. I only need about 6 weeks. Obviously the weight and that, but I'm sensible with that as well. Don't go mad. So I'll be ready within a couple of weeks once I'm healed up, ready to go again.
And you said at the start you still haven't had your belt yet from the WBA. Have they said anything? Like, has it been chased up? What's their excuse?
Well, I messaged them on Instagram, they blanked me, so they haven't even given me an excuse. They've just ignored me, so I don't know what's going on with it. I'll probably try and ring someone today, see what's happening with it.
Yeah, well, that'll give you something to do at least, be on hold to the
Yeah,
headquarters for 2 hours or whatever.
yeah, it doesn't feel right that the belt's on here, so need sorting.
Yeah, definitely. Well, if they're watching this, we encourage them to send you one as soon as possible.
Yeah, not
Right, mate. Really appreciate your time. Glad to hear you're on the mend. Soon
yeah,
be back in the gym. So yeah, hopefully you won't get too frustrated in the meantime. But
yeah,
yeah,
that's it.
congratulations again. And yeah, we look forward to seeing you back in action.
Sound, Danny, nice one. Appreciate it.
Cheers, mate. Anytime. Take care.
And
Bye
see you
bye.
later.